Like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. What's going on, family? How y'all doing? Alright, welcome to another episode of Melanated Consciousness. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so how's everyone doing? I know it's been a little minute since I've done a video, but yeah, this probably gonna be like the same subject matter of a video I tried to do previously. I previously tried to attempted to make a video, and so you know, unfortunately, it didn't get uploaded, you know. But anyway, hopefully this will be a eye opener, you know what I'm saying? Because we're all about, you know what I'm saying, being conscious of what's going on, so we won't be, you know, left behind in, you know what I'm saying, in society. You know what I'm saying? I know it's some things that we can do on our own, you know what I'm saying, but then it's some things that we need to pull together on and you know, work on the politics of what we need to do. I mean, for instance, if you're gonna, you know, just be the type of person that likes to suffer in silence, you know what I'm saying, then hopefully this video will inspire you to, you know what I'm saying, get the word out, put the word out, say, hey, I don't know if anybody's been through this, or, you know, maybe someone could help you immediately, or, you know, maybe you could you know, take your case to a larger group of people, you know what I'm saying, at your, you know what I'm saying, your local town meetings, or, you know what I'm saying, like to your county, you know, hearings or whatever. I don't know if any, I think this is supposed to be like a year where they're doing like elections, and so this is a time we can vote some people in that, you know, maybe give somebody new a shot at, you know, maybe building up the community, you know what I'm saying, somebody that's gonna advocate for, you know, our children that's going to school, you know what I'm saying, you know, some people in place, you know what I'm saying, they have a, you know what I'm saying, maybe they may have a bad history of, you know, sending kids off to alternative schools or something like that. You know what I'm saying, they may have a history of you know, suspending kids, and you know what I'm saying, just getting all types of marks against them for little or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, anything that has to do with your kids, you know what I'm saying, even you know what I'm saying, where the buses are picking them up from and dropping them off at, you know, those type of things you want to be on top of, you know what I'm saying, and so yeah, I mean, like, definitely, and you want to be aware of what's going on in your community, you know what I'm saying, you want to have that relationship with, you know what I'm saying, your mayor, or, you know what I'm saying, your county commissioner, whoever, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, it's, if it's like, if you feel like you're being oppressed, you know what I'm saying, by those that's supposed to, you know what I'm saying, serve and protect, you know what I'm saying, then definitely you want to vote the right people in office, you know what I'm saying, concerning those things. You know, so and I mean, you know, it's been a lot of things going on in the news, you know what I'm saying, and I'm, you know, I'm not real big on you know, like, you know, maybe a major things that may be going on, like at the White House, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And so, let me just give a quick shout out to all the, you know, all the brothers and sisters out there that's, you know, making their voice be heard. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, I mean, if even if you're not, you know what I'm saying, may or be not all 100% for the NAACP, you know, or you know what I'm saying, or maybe the national the National Black Caucus, I think I'm saying that right, may not be the route that you want to go, but you know, as long as we are pulling together, you know what I'm saying, getting the word out, you know what I'm saying, because it's all about, you know, unifying to get solid politics, you know, going. We have to have solid politics, you know what I'm saying. You know, if you're in a store, you know what I'm saying, and you got a basket full of items, and then you go to the front counter, you know, or somebody does that, and so they got like 20 items in the that they're putting on the counter, and then so the cashier scans the item and say, wait, I don't want that. Put that back on the counter, and then they scan something else. I don't want that. They're gonna be like, wait a minute now. You gotta pick what you want. You put all this stuff in the basket, and now you don't know what you want. You know, we're gonna move you to the side. You know what I'm saying? While you figure out what you want, and we're just gonna take the next person in line. You know, it's too many times that I kind of feel like we just kind of just we're kind of just marking time, if you would. You know what I'm saying? We moving, but we're just staying in the same place. You know what I'm saying? And this is, you know, what I'm saying about, you know, about unity. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't have to get, you know, a movie, a well-known movie actor, or you know what I'm saying. You have to go get you know, the Reverend Al Sharpton every time, or you know, you don't feel like you're being represented. You know what I'm saying, unless you get some well-known figure. You know, what you need to do is get some, you know, get everyone in your community together that agrees with you, you know what I'm saying, and have certain things outlined. And once you get those things outlined, then you take it to where it needs to be, you know, where you can discuss these things to your state representatives and things on that nature. You know what I'm saying? You don't, you know, like I was saying, you don't get to the counter with all the stuff that you may want or possibly could use, but you know what I'm saying, you know, you only have, you know, enough money to get maybe about half of that stuff, and then say, well, I need it, you know, but you have to, you know, have your mind made up and on things that need to be done, you know. So I mean, yeah, you know, it may not be what we want to hear sometime, but you know, we gotta continually, you know what I'm saying, regurgitate these things, you know what I'm saying, playing back over and over in our minds, so we won't, you know what I'm saying, either be the, you know, the hush hush person that doesn't like to say anything, or we just, you know what I'm saying, want to tell our problems to each other over the telephone, and never really, you know, take it to the next level. You know what I'm saying? And I'm definitely not talking about, you know, marching or anything like that. I'm talking about politics. So yeah, that's one thing. That's what we really need to be focusing on. You know what I'm saying? And doing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, by any means necessary. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, put your
Shout out
politics
to the
together
live show,
you know what I'm
on
saying,
that,
for
for
the work
example.
that they're doing with the live
Okay,
debates.
real quick.
I do think that it is a healthy environment, something that we should, you know what I'm saying, should advocate, something that we, you know what I'm saying, should be attentive to, you know what I'm saying, because, you know, the way that he runs it, you know, it's like they're actually having discussions, you know what I'm saying, without the name calling and without the insults, you know what I'm saying. You know, you don't see Phil getting in there and trying to, you know, get the audience to think a certain way. You know, he just let them have their debate. You know what I'm saying? So you know, maybe this, you know what I'm saying, might be something that you're interested in, or maybe you might wanna you know, tune in to the show. You know what I'm saying? You know, subscribe to the show, you know what I'm saying? And you know, on YouTube, and you can get alerts anytime he's on. So definitely, you know, like I said, intelligent conversation, intelligent debates. You can you know what I'm saying? It's just so much you know, it's just, you know, it's positive, you know what I'm saying? It's a positive thing that he's doing right there. So I just wanted to give him a shout out on that. So yeah, I mean, in our community, within the black community, you know what I'm saying, we've been oppressed so long that it seems like the only way we can have a peace of mind sometime is to insult our brothers, or see where someone is lacking, you know what I'm saying, and then try to exploit them on that, when the fact of the matter is our people have been oppressed and exploited, and you know, for for hundreds of years, and now we just can't, it just comes naturally to us, you know what I'm saying. And you know what I'm saying, it's sad, it's a sad thing, you know what I'm saying, when we see what's going on, you know what I'm saying, across a nation, you know what I'm saying. I don't say that we have, you know, the ability to stop what's going on in another state or something like that. But you know what I'm saying, let's not put into it. You know what I'm saying? If I see somebody doing wrong, I'm not gonna lend them a helping hand to continue to do wrong. You know what I'm saying? For those that you know, feel like we have some intelligence. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm doing this video, but that's not saying that everyone's going to be reached. You know what I'm saying? When we get ready to do our politics, that's not saying that everybody is going to be reached. But you got to know that what you're doing is important enough to the ones that may not be able to help themselves. You know what I'm saying? You got to know that what you're doing, you know what I'm saying, it could reach someone and help someone in the future, you know what I'm saying, that, you know what I'm saying, that may be faced with something that there seem like there's no hope on, you know what I'm saying. So this is the kind of things, you know what I'm saying, that we address in the conscious community, the type of things that, you know what I'm saying, we advocate for, you know. Yeah, I mean, and you know, it's, you know, it really is sad, you know, some of the things that we see going on in this country, you know what I'm saying, after we had been told that, hey, you know, we're not gonna you know, treat you less than, you know what I'm saying, hey, you know, you know, God created man, you know, all men and women equal, so what we're going to do is we're going to desegregate everything, and that's not any, in any form or fashion, a put down on women, you know what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that when you see the judicial system just acting like and you know, a animal that's gotten loose from the zoo, you know, it's horrible. You know what I'm saying? You have actual footage of, you know what I'm saying, police officers doing things that are incriminating the citizens of the country, and you know, you know, the peers of that juror some kind of way, they want to say that well, we don't see enough evidence. So, yeah, I mean, like these types of things need to stop, you know. So definitely, man, we this is the types of things that really, you know what I'm saying, you know, put out the wrong information, put out the wrong viewpoints, you know what I'm saying, and infuse the fire of those that would be willing to participate or do such, you know, those types of things. You know what I'm saying? It's you know what I'm saying, it's really something else. You know what I'm saying? Whereas, you know, I'm over 21 now, and you know what I'm saying, for the youth that's coming up in this country, you know what I'm saying, and you know, especially, you know what I'm saying, the youth in the melanated community, we experience, you know what I'm saying, you know, disharmony, or you know what I'm saying, just negativity, you know what I'm saying, on a whole nother level, you know what I'm saying. I'm speaking of those in, you know, in the urban and, you know, urban communities, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, like that, you know, it's really horrible, you know, that we have that we have a a system of law that's one, that's, you know what I'm saying, that's, you know what I'm saying, as wishy-washy as the which way the wind is blowing. You know, one minute they're up, you know what I'm saying, and they're upholding the law, you know what I'm saying, in some cases, and then in some cases they're, you know what I'm saying, it's like, you know, all we got was a postcard, you know what I'm saying, or something like that. I mean, it's just it's too up and down, you know what I'm saying, and then even we even get the over punishment, you know what I'm saying, for those, you know what I'm saying, in the black community, you know what I'm saying. It's like, come on, you know, you have information on cases of people that's been locked up for in prison for years. You got the innocent person locked up, and then you go and lock up the guilty person, and then you still keep the innocent person in prison. Now that's a disgrace. That's a disgrace to this country, to being a citizen in this country, in the country where you were born at. I mean, nobody can help where they're born at, you know. I mean, but yet we want to say that everything is done, you know, on such a level of expert. You know, it's, I mean, it's, you gotta call it what it is. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing something corrupt, you know what I'm saying, you gotta call it out. I mean, I don't know what you want me to do. I can't make it up. If you're gonna, you know what I'm saying, be someone that raises their hand to say that you're gonna uphold the law, you know, and then you turn around and then you're trying to say, well, the law that I actually was referring to was some bogus, inhumane, you know, type of stuff that should have been discarded as soon as it was written, you know, then, you know, we're not gonna go by that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you living into some type of fantasy world. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry for your loss of reality, being in touch with reality. You know. So yeah, I just, you know what I'm saying, I just wanted to kind of get that little breakdown right there. Like I said, I tried to do I did the video, you know what I'm saying, about a week ago, and some kind of way it didn't upload. So yeah, you know what I'm saying, it's like, you know, we gotta keep our community uplifted, you know what I'm saying. Remember I told you the last time that the black community in the United States of America is like, Miss USA, you know what I'm saying? It's like a black Miss USA, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta make sure that she's doing great. You gotta make sure that she's looking fine, you know what I'm saying? We gotta make sure that she's taken care of, you know what I'm saying? Any want or anything that she may have, you know what I'm saying? We gotta, you know what I'm saying, let her be confident in that whatever she so desires, you know what I'm saying, that we're at her beck and call. You know what I'm saying? Alright then, that's what's up. Alright. Y'all take care and be blessed.